All right, let's go ahead and get started with our warm-ups. You guys know the drill. On your hands and knees. Make sure your hands are below your shoulders, knees are below your hips. And then tuck the tailbone under, tuck the chin, lift the chin and stick the tailbone out. Got 10 reps here. Inhale as you lift the chin, exhale as you drop. After you've completed 10, we're going to take it to hip circles. So keep your knee bent. You're going to kick your leg back and swing it around forward. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Make sure you're keeping the knee bent and that you're not straightening and bending it so that you really get that hip moving. And switch. Stay there. You're going to take your hand and place it behind your ears. Open up as you inhale, exhale as you close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. 10 on the left, 10 on the right. There we go. Alrighty, you guys. Such a beautiful day. I agree. Oh my gosh. Got my bright colors on. Celebrating the sunshine. Alright, so let's go ahead and just warm up our wrists. We do a lot of core work on our hands and a lot of push-ups in these home workouts. So make sure you guys are taking care of your wrists. Alright, it's like you're just making the infinity sign here. And then palms down, fingertips point towards your body. Sit back, feel a nice little stretch. Rock forward 5 times. Just a nice easy stretch, don't force it. Then we're going to do the same thing with the palms up, fingertips pointing towards you. Rock back, here's the side view. Feel a nice little stretch in the front of those forearms. You come forward, rock back. Keep the elbows straight. All right. And then lastly, palms are up, fingertips point towards each other, elbows are straight. You're gonna make a fist and then open up wide with those fingers, spreading them apart 5 times. Oh man. And 5. All right, we'll finish up our mobilizations with our arrow press. So hands together, you're gonna press up, rotate your palms forward, and then lower wide. Close in front of you, press up as you inhale, rotate the hands, exhale, lower. 10 reps. Really pull those elbows down wide. Feel your lats, feel your shoulders. Couple more. Awesome. All right, let's get your heart rate up. We've got 4 exercises, 30 seconds each, only 1 time through. We've got ice skaters, high knees, lateral hops, and then line hops lateral, and then line hops forward and backwards. So just a quick little reminder on what those are. Ice skaters, you're jumping from leg to leg, making sure your leading leg is in line with your toe and that you don't let this back leg touch the ground. High knees, just keep those knees nice and high. For line hops, imagine you've got a line, you're literally just hopping right over it. and then forward and backwards. Cool? All right, you guys. Ice skater starting now. 30 seconds. More seconds. And high knees, 30 seconds. Slap your knees. Keep your arms nice and relaxed alongside your body as if you're running. Seconds. And lateral line hops, side to side, chest up. Small but very effective movements. Seconds. And forward and backwards. Seconds, you guys. Hang on to it. Keep breathing. Three, two, and time. Oh boy. Gonna grab a little sip of water. Hopefully you guys are starting to feel warmed up. Already pretty warm from the sun. Hi, you guys. All right. Activations. Position your feet about shoulder width apart, toes slightly turned out, and sit back and squat 10 times. Make sure your hips go back. Stand all the way up, distributing your weight evenly throughout both feet. Really focusing on the heels. All right. Alternating back lunges, so feet hip width apart, fingertips behind your ears. Step back, twist past the front leg, step forward, and switch. 5 per leg. Nice and slow with control. Think about the muscles you're activating. Nice strong twist from the torso. Making sure that knee doesn't come to center, but it stays in alignment. One more. All right, take it to your right leg. Little balance on the right knee. Lead with the chest, hinge forward. 5 single leg RDLs on the right. Reach with the opposite arm. Knee stand up, opposite knee, opposite arm forward. Whew. And switch. All right, we've got 5 push-ups. Make sure your elbows move downward at a 45-degree angle, full range. Awesome. and then flip over onto your back. Hello, welcome. We're just getting warmed up. Feel free to join us. All right, so feet together, knees apart, arms down, palms up, abs tight. You're gonna lift your hips as high as you can and lower. 20 reps. If you're really flexible, don't let your knees open up too wide. Have a little control. Make sure you're squeezing the glutes at the top. Squeeze, lower. After you've completed 20 with your knees apart, you're going to position your feet flat on the floor, about hip distance apart. Make sure your toes are pointed forward. You're going to tuck your tailbone under. You've got 20 more. Oh yeah. Your booties and abs should be sore tomorrow. Eight more. Awesome, you guys. Finish them up. And lastly in this warm-up, we've got 20 seconds of boats. If you work out with me regularly, you know what these are. If you don't, it's all about your abs. We strengthen our abs and activate our abs to protect our low back. So if you feel anything in your low back, modify your form by bending your knees. Otherwise, you're going to keep your legs straight, your abs tight, arms straight, palms up, with your shoulders lifted. 20 seconds starts now. Chin tucked, contract those quads. Seconds, you guys. Keep holding it. Remember, if you need to, you can bend your knees. And time. All right, we're gonna get your heart rate up again. So we're going to do those 4 same exercises. This time, 20 seconds each, 2 rounds. Just a quick little reminder, you have ice skaters, high knees, lateral line hops, and forward and backward line hops. All right, back up to your feet and go. 20 seconds here. Try to pick up your tempo a little bit quicker than the first time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and high knees, 20 seconds. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Right into lateral line hops. Just imagine you got a vertical line in front of you, just getting over that line. We use these line hop drills with our athletes a lot. And forward and backwards. Glide on the balls of your feet, keeping your knees in alignment. Final 10, you guys. 3, 2, and back to ice skaters, 20 seconds. Keep going, no rest. If you need to slow down, no problem. Just don't stop. 3, 2, high knees, 20 seconds. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Three, two, one. Lateral line hops. Three, two, final 20 seconds. Run backwards. And rest. Nice work, you guys. Hopefully you're starting to break a light sweat. Really feeling good. Hi, Khalil. All right, let's get into our stretches. Most of you know the drill. Hands on the floor, below your shoulders. Left leg nice and straight. Step your right foot to the right of your right hand. Lift your back kneecap, sink your groin. Feel a nice stretch for about 3 seconds, and then switch. Alternate legs, 3-second holds, 2 per leg. We keep our stretching active before these classes. Want to get your joints lubricated, muscles and fascia warmed up, nervous system firing. Drop that right knee, left leg forward. Give you a little push the front of that right hip forward and squeeze your glute. Feel a nice stretch in the front of that hip flexor. Same idea. About a 2 to 3 second hold. Squeeze. Tilt that pelvis backwards and switch. Make sure the back foot is nice and relaxed. Couple more stretches. Got our hammies, elbows by your sides. Step forward. Hook the heel, shift the hips back. Hinge the hips like in a deadlift and feel a stretch in the back of that front leg. And lastly, quads. Grab the top of your foot if you're able to. Maybe have something to help keep you balanced. Otherwise, reach up with the opposite arm. Opening up again that entire fascial line. That muscle crosses the hip. So make sure you open up the whole front of your body. Hopefully you're outside, absorbing the sun rays. All right, you guys. One last round to get your heart rate up, and then we'll get into our strength circuit. Same 4 exercises, you know the drill. This time, 10 seconds each, 3 rounds. So I really want you to pick up your pace. Think about minimal ground contact. Getting those legs moving, getting your heart pumping. Ice skaters, high knees, lateral line hops, forward and backward line hops. 3 rounds, 10 seconds, go. Just 10 seconds. 3, 2, high knees. Lateral line hops, 10 seconds. And forward and backwards, 10 seconds. Keep your hips low, balls of your feet. Move quick. And ice skaters. Do these properly. Your glutes will be sore tomorrow. 3, 2, high knees. I wish I was running on a trail right now, but they're all closed. Lateral line hops. Forward and backwards. All right, 5 seconds. We're coming up on our third and final round. 3, 2, 1. Ice skaters. And high knees. 10 seconds. Sprint it out. 3, 2, 1. Side to side. And forward and backwards. 10 seconds here. Oh yeah. Keep moving. And woo, guys. I'm sweating. How about you guys? All right. Grab a sip of water. All right, first circuit, 3 exercises. We're going for 4, possibly 5 rounds. We'll see how we do on time. The second exercise will be a bit of a superset. It'll be a push-up to a core exercise. So some of you might be thinking it's 4, it's really 3 exercises. So if you have your bench, you're going to use it for your head and neck for hip extensions. If you don't have a bench, no problem, just use the ground. Now we're doing single leg hip extensions. If you have any kind of issues and feel your work in your low back, take it to 2 legs. If you have weight, you can always add weight. So just do whatever is best for your fitness ability. All right, you guys. So you're gonna sit close to the edge of your bench. You want your feet or your heels to be underneath your knees. Pivot your elbows until you lift your hips into a bridge position. From here, you keep your chin tucked. What you do not want to do is drop your head and round your spine over the edge of the bench. That is bad form. You're going to keep your chin tucked and allow it to follow your body as you hinge from the hips. So go ahead and grab your right knee, or you can point it out, whatever's better for you. Drop your hips straight down, squeeze your left glute, and press up. 10 reps. Drop down, lift up. 4. Squeeze at the top, lower with control. This exercise today is meant to do slow with control. And switch. Right foot down, left knee up. Drop straight down, drive up. 1, 3, 2, 1. Up fast. 2. 8. 2 more, you guys. Hips go down. Drive up. Ooh, nice work. If you have any questions, feel free to add them in the comments. I'll check and make sure everybody is doing things properly based upon your comments, not on what I can see. All right, next you're going to elevate your toes on your bench and do a decline push-up. The key here is to keep your chin tucked and think about lowering your forehead to the ground so that you don't reach with your neck. I don't know if I can get my whole body in view, but my feet are elevated. So you have 5 reps and you're gonna lower for 3 seconds. So 3, 2, 1, up. 3, 2, 1, up. 2 more. 1 more. Walk your body back. Now you want your shins on your bench. You're gonna reach out. 5 per arm. If you're having any kind of issue with your feet elevated, feel free to just do your push-ups on the floor. If that's still a challenge, actually put your hands on the bench. All right, and number 3, you do not need the bench for this, but I'm gonna show you how. So, 1 knee down. If you're using the bench, have the knee close to the bench down. The opposite leg is straight. It's like a kickstand. Arms crossed over your chest. You're gonna lean towards the straight leg and feel a stretch in your obliques. Then you're gonna exhale, you're gonna lean towards the bent knee, feel stretch in this side, then exhale and crunch towards the straight leg. It's gonna lean towards the knee down, exhale, crunch towards your straight leg. 10 reps. Put your hand here to make sure you activate that oblique. Again, if you don't have a bench or a cooler, you'll see it's not required. You're bending over so you feel the stretch here in your obliques. Pull your abs in, exhale, crunch, and squeeze. Inhale down, exhale up. All right, you guys, that's round 1. Back to the beginning. We've got our single leg hip extensions, 10 per leg. You're working primarily the glutes. Maybe you'll feel it in the hamstrings a little bit, but 0 in the low back. Let's go. Shoulders supported. Nice 90 degrees in my knees. Chin tuck, drop down. Lift and squeeze. 1. 2. Lower with control, pop up with speed. Squeeze that glute. Oh my goodness. And switch. Down, up. Straight down. Couple more. All right, we've got those decline push-ups, toes elevated. Gonna lower for 3 seconds, pop up with speed for 5 reps. You can also do these on the floor you're on the bench, hands below your shoulders. Reach out, 5 per arm. All right, you guys, oblique crunches. One knee down, one leg straight. Put your hands over your chest, or you can put them behind your ears. Remember, you're stretching towards the knee down. Exhale, crunching towards the straight leg. Your exercises today are focused on strength endurance. And in order to get the most out of it, work slowly and controlled. Hips are squared, shoulders are squared. I don't ever put my hands behind my neck whenever I'm doing, or my head whenever I'm doing abs. Always behind the ears. Big stretch. Exhale, crunch. 2, 3, 4. Keep it up, you guys. 5 more. How you guys doing out there? Do I have any questions on form or modifications? What's up, Lindsay? Howdy, Britt. Finish it up. All right, round 3, back to those single leg hip extensions. Got my chin tucked, hips squared, abs tight. Below my, or foot below my knee, drop straight down, drive up. 10 reps. Five more. Drop those hips, keep the chin tucked. Drive through the entire foot and squeeze that glute, opening up the front of this thigh. Ooh. All right, let's switch it up. Just consistently check in with your joints, your breathing, your abdominal activation, your abs pulling in or pushing out under pressure. All right, you guys, decline push-ups. Lower for 3, push up as fast as you can. And just keep in mind, again, you want to keep your chin tucked during these. Don't reach with your neck. If you need to, drop your rep count or just take it down to the floor with your toes. So I've got my toes elevated, my abs tight. 3, 2, 1, hop. 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5. Walk the hands back. Shins are supported. Reach out. Keep those hips squared to keep your obliques firing. How you guys feeling? That breeze is coming in. It's feeling mighty nice. All right, you got that knee down. Fingertips behind your ears. Lean Feel a nice big stretch. Exhale, crunch. Squeeze. That's 1. 2, we're going for 10 reps. 5. Get that intentional contraction at the end there. You gotta make your abs fire, especially if you're not using a whole lot of weight. But we manipulate intensity by tempo and body positioning. It's really quite amazing. All right, knee down, fingertips behind your ears. Big stretch. Exhale, crunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel here. Ooh, feel that stretch. Feel that crunch. Last one, you guys. All right, let's go for a 4th and final round. Back to those single leg hip extensions, 10 per leg. Sitting close to my box. If you don't have a box, you're just doing these on the floor. Drop down, drive up. Drop down slow. 2, 2 more. Whew. And switch. Drop those hips. Good. Squeeze those glutes. If you have a weight, you can just hold it right at your hips. But body weight for single leg hip extension is extremely effective. Especially considering you just performed 40 per leg. All right, decline push-ups. Three, 2, 1, push. 3, 2, 1. 2 more. Whew. 5 per arm with those bench planks with control. How do you guys feel about those? I like this a lot. Pretty hard. Knee down, legs straight, fingertips behind your ears. Big stretch. Exhale, crunch. Feel that stretch. Another thing that will help with these is you tuck the tailbone under a little bit. Get a little bit of that lower abdominal engaging to work with that oblique. You should not feel these in the QL, your low back. Oh man, happy hour is looking pretty happy right now. And switch, you guys. right, finish these up. 4 more. You can grab a little sip of water. And I've got 2 more core circuits for you guys tonight. You don't need your bench anymore. Actually, for the second round, it's optional. We are doing split squats, but if you would like to take it to a Bulgarian split squat, you can keep your bench and elevate your back foot. So that's optional. All right, 3 exercises. First one is a split squat. Your rep count will be 8 for everything. Second exercise is new for my Fortis people. I call them mountain presses. They're for your shoulders and core. And then we've got rear delt flies. So number 1, feet hip width apart, right foot forward, left foot back. Straight down, straight up. 8 split squats. If you have a weight, add your weight. If you'd like to take it to a Bulgarian split squat, elevate that back foot all the way down, all the way up. 8 reps per side. And switch. All the way down, all the way up. Ooh, I'm a little bit tighter on that other side. All right, you guys, so this exercise, we're going to practice with 2 arms. Our exercise, I'm gonna have you do it with 1 arm, but if you're having trouble with it, stick with 2 arms. So, you're going to be in a plank position here, right? My abs are pulled in tight, and I'm shifting forward. I'm using my arms and my shoulders to push back. So, yeah, it looks like a downward facing dog, but you're not using your legs. If it's easy, you're probably using your legs. Shift your mind into your shoulders and your core to push you back. And then when you come forward, try to come as far forward as you can, even taking your arm past vertical. So, that's 2 arms. Now you're gonna take it to 1 arm. I'm gonna put my right hand on my left shoulder, feet wide. I'm gonna come forward, push back, and then come as far forward as I can. 8 reps. Here's the side view. Come forward, push back, driving my palm into the ground. Shift my body as far forward as I can, and push it back. 8 times, you guys. The wider your feet, the more control you'll have. And on that 8th one, place that right hand down. Left hand on your right shoulder, push back. 2, 3 more. Keep these slow. The faster you go, the easier. All right, lastly, drop those knees down. Shift your hips back to make your glutes and low back. Work to stabilize you. Thumbs back, open up, squeeze. 8. Mirror flies with your thumbs pointed behind you. I'm not looking forward, looking down. All right, you guys, back to the beginning. 8 split squats. Regular or Bulgarian. It's your choice. All the way down. Squeeze the glute and the quad together. Squeeze glute and quad together. Push away from the ground. And switch. Good. 2. Good. Glute and quad squeezing. Pushing the ground away. All right, mountain presses. Remember, work these slow. Start one arm, push back. 1. Oh, these are hard. And 2. 3. 3 more. Keep checking in with your abs. Oh boy. And switch. 8 on the right, you guys. Shifting forward. Pressing my palm into the ground. Thinking about my abs, shoulder, and chest, pushing me back and pulling me forward. All right, drop those knees. 8 rear flies. We've got 3 total rounds, so 1 more after this. Squeeze. Good extension in your spine. You're not rounded, you're extended. All right, take it back to your feet. Elevate that back foot if you'd like, or hold your weight all the way down, all the way up. Don't let your back knee tap the ground. Protect your kneecap. Make your muscles work. And switch. 2, 3. Make sure your torso's upright, hips are squared, squeezing that glute. All right, mountain presses. Left hand. Right hand on my shoulder. Press back. How you guys liking these ones? Shift to the other hand when you're in the forward position. Drop those knees, tuck those toes, shift those hips back, thumbs point behind you, open up and squeeze. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. All right, little sip of water, you guys. I've got a 3rd and final core circuit for you guys. Got lower abdominals, more obliques, and then cobra. So if you have your bench, you can use that for stability. Kind of hold on to it over your head. Otherwise, not totally required. First exercise. Hold on to your bench or just hold you steady. Belly button down, tailbone tucked under. Try to keep your low back. We say low back flat, but that's not really the focus. The focus is to keep the abdominals tucked and to not feel it in the low back. So the more your knees are bent, the more control you'll have. If you need it harder, just straighten your legs. So tap your toes. And then I only want about an inch lift with your hip straight up. Don't pull your knees towards your armpits. So I'm gonna tap my toes, hold on to my bench, and my knees go straight up about an inch. That'll make sure you really focus in on that lower portion of your abs. Tap, lift. 5 to 10 reps, whatever you can do. All right, that's exercise 1. Number 2, right leg is straight, contract that quad. Left knee is bent, arms crossed over your chest. Tap, right elbow to left knee 10 times. Drop those shoulders down, squeeze those abs. Keep the straight leg active. And switch. Oh my gosh, my abs are sore. All right, flip over. Legs straight, arms down. When you are resting, your palms are up. Your forehead is on the floor. Mine is not, so that I can look at you and talk to you. So palms up, forehead down when you're resting. When you're working, lift your upper body, rotate your palms down, and continue to look down. I'll show you proper reps. So you see I'm looking down. 10 here. All right, you guys, back to the beginning with those lower abdominals. If you need to give your abs a stretch, just press your upper body up. You'll stretch those abs and flip over. We're doing on time. All right, a few more minutes. Anchor yourself. Tap your toes. Lift straight up. 1, 2, 3. Focus on that area of your abs below your belly button. Right in through here, scooping. So you push the knee straight up towards the sky. And obliques. My quad's contracted. My right leg is straight, my left knee is bent. Crunch my right elbow to my left knee 10 times. All the way down, all the way up. Oh, mamma mia. And switch. Right knee bent, left leg straight. If you're having a hard time with these and you feel them in your low back, just keep both knees bent. And crunch this way. So you're tapping that elbow to your knee. Your knees do not move at all. Only your upper body. Woo. Lots of obliques today, you guys. And flip it over for cobra. Head down, palms up, lift your head, palms down. 10 reps. 2. All right, you guys. We've got one final round and you're finished for the evening. Unless you're doing yoga. Or, yeah, I think there's yoga today. Have to double check. So, tap your toes, lift your knees. gonna finish up with you guys for about a minute or two. Right leg straight, left knee bent. Tap that elbow to your knee. Again, if you need to bend both knees, not a problem. So back and forth, 10 per side. Do whatever challenges your body. All right, you guys, keep breathing, keep moving. We've got about a minute and a half before Instagram kicks me off. So I'll make sure to finish this up with you guys. Crunch, lower, crunch. Remember, the slower you go, the better. And let's finish up with Cobra. Can push your hips back over your heels, kind of a child's pose position. That'll give your low back a little rest. Thank you so very much for joining me yet again. Have a happy hour, a wonderful evening. Get some good food in your body and good rest, and we'll see you guys next time. You can always check our website for our online schedule, as well as we are now doing virtual personal training. So reach out if you have any questions, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye. Bye, you guys. Thank you so much.